Did you know your breakfast choices could be secretly sabotaging the muscles and blood vessels that keep you strong where it matters most? If you're over 60 and noticing weaker erections, low energy, or numbness below the belt, age might not be the culprit. Your morning meal could be to blame. Most men don't realize their breakfast either supports healthy blood flow to the groin or gradually restricts it. Even more surprising, many are missing out on the one simple food that could help turn things around. I'm Dr. Pitter, a men's health specialist with over 30 years of experience in urology and age-related performance decline. I've treated thousands of men across the country who thought their intimacy was fading simply because they were getting older. What we discovered was much more hopeful. Here's the truth. Your body wants to restore circulation to your lower body, but only if you give it the right tools. And those tools are not found in a pill or a prescription. They're found in 5 very specific, very simple morning foods you already recognize, but probably never knew how to use to target male circulation. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to use them. You'll learn how 5 easy ingredients can boost blood flow down there, strengthen pelvic muscle tissue, and increase confidence without side effects. And stay with me until the end, because I'll reveal one odd combination that's helping men feel results in less than a week. Let's get started. Before we dive in, if you're serious about reclaiming your vitality and improving circulation where it matters most, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you never miss another tip designed specifically for men over 60. And if this video speaks to you, type 1 in the comments. If it doesn't, type 0. I read every response, and your feedback helps me create better content tailored to your needs. Alright, let's begin with the first food one. That's probably already in your fridge, but you may have been overlooking its full potential for years. It's simple, it's familiar, and when eaten at the right time, it can jumpstart blood flow and muscle repair in the area that matters most. I'm talking about whole eggs, nature's most complete source of nourishment. For restoring circulation down there after 60, whole eggs, nature's circulation starter. I've lost count of how many men over 60 have sat across from me frustrated, embarrassed, and confused about why things down there just aren't the same anymore. And almost every time when I ask about their diet, they shrug and say something like, "Doctor, I just grabbed some coffee in the morning, maybe a slice of toast if I remember." What they don't realize is that their body, especially at this age, is starving for very specific nutrients the moment they wake up. And one of the most powerful sources of those nutrients is something they've had in their fridge their whole life: whole eggs. I know eggs have gotten a bad rap in the past: cholesterol concerns, old science, outdated fears. But let me be clear. If you're a man over 60 and you're not eating whole eggs regularly, you're missing out on one of the most effective natural tools for restoring blood flow and strength in the lower body. The secret is in the yolk. That golden center is rich in vitamin D, B12, choline, and leucine, a powerful amino acid that triggers muscle repair, including the deep, often ignored muscles in the pelvic floor. These are the same muscles that support erections, control urinary flow, and keep you stable and balanced as you move through your day. When blood circulation decreases with age, these muscles are among the first to suffer. But when you fuel them properly, especially first thing in the morning, your body responds. You feel more stable. You notice fewer cramps or numbness. And yes, you start to feel more confident in moments of intimacy, not because of a pill, but because your blood is flowing again. I remember one patient, Richard, 67 years old. He told me he hadn't had morning wood in over 2 years. Within 4 weeks of changing his breakfast to include 2 whole eggs every morning boiled, nothing fancy, he called me with a voice full of disbelief. "Doc," he said, "I woke up like I was 40 again." That's the power of feeding your body what it truly needs at the right time. Next, oats with chia seeds, the artery cleanser. Every time I see an older man in my office complaining about poor circulation, weak erections, or that constant heaviness in the lower body, I don't just ask about his medications, I ask about his breakfast. And more often than not, it's either non-existent or loaded with sugar and empty carbs. What I recommend instead might seem too simple to matter, but believe me, a warm bowl of oats topped with chia seeds has transformed more lives than you'd think. Oats alone are a powerful ally for aging arteries. They're rich in a special fiber called beta-glucan. This doesn't just help lower cholesterol, it actually scrubs and clears out the walls of your blood vessels, allowing more oxygen-rich blood to reach key areas like your pelvis and groin. For men over 60, that kind of circulation support isn't just helpful, it's essential. Now add chia seeds to the mix, and something remarkable happens. These tiny seeds are loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, magnesium, and potassium nutrients that help relax blood vessels, reduce inflammation, and allow for smoother, more powerful blood flow. This combo doesn't just support your heart, it directly improves your ability to achieve and maintain healthy erections. I remember one gentleman, Henry. He told me his body had started shutting down after retirement, low energy, difficulty with stairs, fading intimacy. I asked him to replace his sugary cereal with warm oats, chia seeds, blueberries, and a dash of cinnamon. Within 2 weeks, he said his legs felt lighter. In a month, he was sleeping better and waking up more energized with benefits he noticed, both in and out of the bedroom. "Doc," he laughed, "I didn't think a bowl of oats could do that." But it did. Because here's the truth, what you eat in the morning sets the tone for your blood flow all day. And this simple combo, eaten mindfully, tells your arteries it's safe to open. It signals your body it's time to nourish the muscles and nerves that keep you feeling like a man. If you're ready to take your circulation even further, there's one fruit often overlooked that works like a natural form of Viagra, but without the side effects. Let me show you what it is. 4. Watermelon, the bedroom fruit. I still remember the look on my patient, Bill's face, when I told him to start eating watermelon in the morning. He laughed and said, "Doc, I thought that was just a summer snack." But most men don't know that watermelon is one of nature's most powerful tools for restoring blood flow, especially where it matters most. Watermelon contains an amino acid called L-citrulline, which your body converts into L-arginine, boosting nitric oxide, the same compound that opens up blood vessels and enhances blood flow to the groin. It's the same biological pathway used in medications, only this time you're fueling it with food, not pharmaceuticals, and it works quickly. Several of my patients reported improved sensitivity and stronger morning erections within just a week of adding watermelon to their diet. There's something powerful about letting your body do what it was designed to do. No pills, no side effects, just real circulation support from your breakfast plate. Bill called 2 weeks later and said, "I don't know if it's the watermelon or the fact I'm finally eating breakfast, but something's definitely waking up down there." We both laughed, but he wasn't imagining it. The citrulline was working, opening his blood vessels and recharging his lower body. For best results, eat watermelon on an empty stomach or shortly before breakfast. Just a couple of slices are enough. And here's a tip: don't throw away the white rind. That part has the highest concentration of citrulline. Blend it into a smoothie or chew it slowly. It may not be sweet, but your circulation will thank you. If you've been searching for a natural, refreshing way to feel more alive below the belt, this might be the easiest step to take. But if you really want to stabilize your morning energy, restore balance, and prep your lower body for the day ahead, don't skip this next food. It's warm, it's earthy, and when paired with one key mineral, it becomes one of the most powerful breakfasts I recommend. 5. Steamed sweet potato with Celtic salt. The circulation stabilizer. Of all the recommendations I've given through the years, this is the one that surprises men the most. Sweet potatoes for circulation? They ask, yes. And once you understand what your body needs after a night of fasting, it starts to make perfect sense. Your muscles, including your legs, pelvis, and yes, even your penis, are running on empty in the morning. Your blood vessels need minerals. Your muscles need glycogen. Your nervous system needs balance. Just half a steamed sweet potato with a pinch of Celtic sea salt can be the stabilizer your body has been missing. Sweet potatoes deliver clean, complex carbs, fuel for your muscles without spiking blood sugar. And Celtic sea salt, not table salt, contains over 80 trace minerals. These minerals help your body hydrate, regulate nerve impulses, and support blood pressure without the crash. They also help your muscles contract, your nerves respond, and your circulation function properly, especially in areas that lose sensitivity with age. I once had a 70-year-old patient named Thomas. He'd been waking up with numb, heavy legs and a dull groin ache. He tried stretching, massage, even medications. Nothing worked. I suggested a simple change: half a steamed sweet potato, warm water, and a touch of mineral salt before breakfast. 3 days later he called and said, "Doc, I don't know what's happening, but my legs feel lighter. And I don't need the nightstand just to stand up." There's something powerful about beginning your day with food your body actually recognizes, something that restores, not just masks, the issue. Sweet potatoes may seem simple, but when eaten like this, they quietly work to restore circulation, balance electrolytes, and energize every step you take. Now that you've learned the 5 foods that restore blood flow, energy, and strength below the belt, there's one last thing to cover. Because knowledge alone changes nothing, action does. 6. What you need to do starting today. If you've made it this far, it says a lot. You care. You're not coasting through aging. You're fighting for control. And now you've got tools. But tools mean nothing if they stay in the drawer. Start tomorrow morning with one of the 5 foods we covered. Maybe 2 whole eggs, maybe oats and chia. It doesn't have to be perfect, just consistent. The first hour after waking is critical for your circulation, your confidence, and your independence. Don't skip breakfast. Don't wait until you're tired. Fuel your body while it's ready. This is when your blood vessels are most responsive, your muscles most receptive. This is when you take back what time has tried to take away. You might not feel everything overnight, but within a few days your legs will feel stronger, your groin warmer, your steps steadier, and yes, your confidence might just return. You might even sleep better and wake up with something you haven't felt in years: hope. And if you're thinking it's too late for you, trust me, it's not. I'm Dr. Pitter, and I've seen men in their 60s, 70s, even late 80s transform their vitality just by reclaiming their morning meals. So the only question left is, will you take that step tomorrow morning or let another day slip by? 7. Final message: if there's one thing I've learned from decades of working with men over 60, it's this: aging doesn't take your strength. It only takes what you're willing to give up. Most of the time, that's not your body, it's your belief that change is possible. But it is. You now know 5 real, proven foods: whole eggs, oats with chia, watermelon, beets, sweet potatoes, with Celtic salt that can support blood flow, sensitivity, and masculine energy from the inside out. These aren't trends. They're real tools your biology understands, and now you know exactly how and when to use them. You don't have to overhaul everything. Just begin. Start tomorrow. Reclaim your morning. Let your meals work for you. Let every bite say, "I'm not done yet. This isn't the end." Not even close. Your next chapter begins at breakfast. And it begins with your decision to take back control.